Yeah,
I can
but
say that.
you are. Yeah, you are.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
thank you.
you so
And
much.
thank you. Yeah, yeah, thank you. Thank you for joining me today. And thank you. And you are joining me, on my channel. Let's learn and grow together. So I created this channel so that we can make or we can create or we can learn something or whatever I learned, I can share with the people through this journey. And so yeah,
All right.
would you mind to introduce yourself?
Yeah, Lalita, for sure. So I am Ritu Pathak and I'm calling you from Agra. I'm an English teacher, mentor, communicator, and I love this language a lot. So recently I have joined YouTube as a YouTuber, of course, and I run a channel by the name of Ritu Pathak English Classes. My motive is only to help out the beginners. So I also upload a lot of short videos with
Yes.
a noble cause that I want to help my beginners, my beginner community. So that's all.
Yes,
Right.
yes, I saw. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So yeah, and I think you are a teacher, and you are a teacher. Still, you are teaching in any school, or like how you are doing this.
No, I uploaded a story in one of my videos that I used to be an English teacher, but because of some misunderstanding between me and the principal, I quit my job. So, yeah, everything that happened is for good. So, it was a blessing in disguise. Now, I'm seriously enjoying because now I'm working as a freelancer. So, now I am not over stressed. Moreover, I am happy. I'm just can manage each and every batches according to my own time zone. So, yeah, I mean, life is going according to my planning. So,
Yes.
yeah, nobody is there to boss around me.
Okay, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. You means you are the example. Even I can see, because so that's why I have a question for you. On it's a topic also today's topic, which I can say, and like how English can help you, or what are the opportunities after learning English? Because so many people, or the people whom we are, they are watching us. So obviously they are watching us for the purpose to learn this language. Either they are a beginner or they are an intermediate level, but the purpose is that to learn English in a better way so that they can flourish or they can thrive in their life.
Right.
So how
Right.
English can, because you are the best example, because you already you are a teacher and you used to teach and now you are also doing. But I think because of this language you were teaching, and now whatever you are doing, obviously you are teaching people, or you are doing freelancing, or even yeah, you created your channel, and same with me also. So I can means relate with you. Because of this language we feel confident, and we feel like that we can do something only
Right.
because of this language.
Exactly. Exactly.
So yeah, so I think you are the best person whom you can tell the people, okay, why this language is important and what are the career opportunities after that, what we can do with that. So yeah,
So
I
I'll
want
try
to
my
hear your side.
best to, yeah,
Yeah.
simplify your question. Like, see, we all know that English is a global language, right?
Yes. Yes.
And yeah, it's a universal language also, as well, you can say. So it is spoken in more than 70 countries, right?
Hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
India is also not another from another world, right? So in India also, and now people are becoming crazy about this language, right?
Hmm.
And this is a native language, as we all know. This is not something secret. That is the native language of the USA, Canada,
Hmm.
Australia,
Hmm.
New Zealand, right?
Hmm.
So now we are picking up in this language. Earlier we only knew that English is a global language. Everyone knows that, even a little child. But now it is becoming very important, of paramount importance, I can say. See now, hi, how are you doing?
Fine.
Great, fine. Oh wow, so enjoying your holidays?
Yes.
Yeah. So just create as much tension as you can for mama. Wish you all the best.
He's already doing.
I know. All right. So, as we were talking earlier about this, let's continue. So, English is, you can say, a communicative language, right? If we want to be even a media professional, if we want to try our luck in tourism, if we want to get admitted to even any top universities abroad, English is a must, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
And if we talk about business, it is of paramount importance. Like
Hmm.
English is the only language that I can say will make you, what do you say, a hot property for the employers.
Hmm. Hmm.
Like if you
Hmm.
want to work in any MNC or big MNCs, or if you want to just uh, just try your luck in any of the fields, then English is a must. It is
Hmm.
a business language.
Hmm.
Nowadays, we can consider English as a business language. We
Hmm.
can't dream of trying our luck in any other different field without this language. So yeah, English is very important. And when we ladies, we think about growing in our own career, then what do we think? We first think about English.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
English is very important for our personal growth, for you can say grooming, and especially if we want to become a social status symbol, you can say, or if we want to uplift our personality, then also English is very important. And
Hmm.
most importantly, I also feel, I hope you must also have the same feeling. I think so, that English is widely used on the internet.
Hmm. Yes.
Right. What do you
Yes.
think about it? That
Yes.
English is widely
Obviously.
used.
Yes, means I'm totally agree with you. Whatever point you said, I'm totally agree with you because, but I want to add some more points here. Obviously, English is a global language, as we already know that. Suppose we want to study, or if anybody, this is there a student, either there is a student or a homemaker. So suppose we are doing want to become a scientist or engineer or any field we which where we want to go. So without this language, we cannot go because each and every books you can get in English,
Right.
and so your base starts from that.
Exactly.
And the
100.
people, yeah, and the people like who are students, so for them obviously this is a base,
Hmm.
so that they can gradually grow. But the for the people who are adult like us, so for them also this English is becoming more demanded this at this point of time or this era. Because suppose we if we are a homemaker, we have to go somewhere as a PTM, or like we are if we are ordering even something online, so you will not get the English, you will not get any another language except English.
Exactly.
So if we don't know how to order, how the instruction, it's very difficult to us to how to use it. So how we can use the product, even very basic thing. Suppose we are ordering something online, so obviously we should have the knowledge of English
Yes.
for
Even basic
basic thing.
knowledge will do the task. We must have
Yes,
basic.
basic
If
knowledge.
you want to, yeah, that is a different issue, that you want to achieve that B1 level or
Hmm,
C1 level.
hmm,
That is a
hmm,
different question.
hmm,
It
hmm,
is very important now for each and every individual to at least understand, to have the basic fundamentals of English,
hmm,
right?
hmm,
So now,
hmm,
as if you can see that even a rickshawala, or even a small shopkeeper, or
hmm,
even a person who wants to grow in business,
hmm,
he or she is running after this language. They want
hmm,
to master this language. So
hmm,
that
hmm,
is something very good happening.
hmm,
And
hmm,
yes, it definitely, as you pointed out, that we ladies, we want to attend our children's PTM,
hmm,
and we want to speak English in our group, maybe a
hmm,
kitty party
hmm,
group or something like that,
hmm,
because
hmm.
we want, yeah, we feel confident. So you
Hmm.
can say that English also boosts your confidence level. What do you think about it?
Yes, yes. Obviously, suppose if I'm in a gathering or if I don't know how to speak or what to speak, so obviously that time I will feel diffident. It's not only because of this language. And when I'm going to the gathering, when I'm entering, the moment I'm entering into it, so what happened? There is a subconscious fear in my mind before in going into it. And but when I get a chance to speak something or to say something which I want to share, but I'm not sharing because of this fear.
Exactly.
So for that purpose, English is very important, which I can feel as a student. Obviously, it's important, but for the adult also, it's very important. Means, I think nobody is everybody. It's a need of the hour. We cannot
Yeah.
survive without this language.
Yes, it's a need of an art. Correctly said.
Everybody's need is different. Actually, what happens? Suppose some people are they are good with the beginner level because it depends how much or why you want to learn this language. If we have a purpose, like okay, we want to learn because I have to complete this task, or I want to go for a PTM, or I have to go for a for a means if I am a student or I have to go for some communication interviews. So everybody's purpose is different to learn this language, and because of that purpose we learn accordingly.
See.
But basic is very important. Means to have a basic knowledge is very important.
Hmm. Now, see, as you have pointed out, that there are so many purposes, like you can
Hmm.
count on fingers for job interviews. If you want to
Hmm.
be a media professional, as I pointed out, if
Hmm.
you want to try your luck in the
Hmm.
tourism
And
or in top universities or
hmm.
even social gathering. So, see,
Hmm.
there are so many purposes, and the
Hmm.
inspiration, the motivation, it varies from person to person. But
Hmm.
ultimately, what is the need of the hour? English. That is
English.
one thing common, right?
Hmm.
That is
Hmm.
one thing
Hmm.
common. Your zones
Hmm.
may be different, your approach may be
Hmm.
different, your
Hmm.
ideas may be different, but at the
Hmm.
end of the day,
Hmm.
the reason is only that you want to learn English.
Hmm.
Right?
Yes. Yes.
Everybody, maybe it doesn't matter he or she is coming from a village or from any city area whatsoever. It doesn't matter. So no
Hmm.
matter what, people are trying their best to learn this language, and
Hmm.
that maybe because of that, we want to just keep ourselves in that race of so-called developed country. So yes,
Hmm.
and people, they think that if they can't speak in English, they are somewhat considered as whosoever. They are
Hmm.
speaking in English, but we can't interact in this language. So
Yes.
we feel as if we are no one. So we feel excluded, from that particular social gathering whatsoever.
Hmm.
Now they are confident. You see, they
Hmm.
are full of confidence uh, because of not having any kind of knowledge in this language. They feel themselves in an awkward situation. So
Hmm.
if English is the only reason that we feel in an awkward situation, so why don't we brush up on our skills?
Hmm.
Like, it is just
Hmm.
a skill, right? And but nowadays people have made it so much hype, and they have created so much fuss about it, and they are treating this language as a rocket science. So let me
Hmm.
tell you and all the beginners that it is not a rocket science. Just
Hmm.
be natural, let it flow naturally, and enjoy learning this process. Make
Yes.
it fun
Actually,
loving. Hmm.
yes.
Make it fun
Uh,
loving.
yeah, yeah. Enjoying the process is very important. If we learn, actually now people are thinking, okay, this is simply a skill, and we can learn this skill at any point of time. Whenever we feel, okay, now I cannot survive with it, so it's a time to take a stand for ourselves.
Right. Right.
Now within a time, within a span, I have to learn this language, and these are the methods. And you can use this methods. If suppose some method is not working on you, so you can try in a different way.
Exactly. Exactly. They can try different methods. Now, what is happening nowadays? We are blindly following others. Maybe our
Yes.
teachers, maybe tuition teachers, or maybe mentors or communicators. Like, we have a bag full of these kind of people on social media or around us. Now, what you have to be very mindful. Like, you have to select a person or any idea according to your need. Like,
Hmm.
as you pointed out, that our choices varies from
Hmm.
person to person. It is not
Hmm.
important that the concept which is working for me will work for you
Hmm.
as well, right? So you have
Hmm.
to just understand your need first. Like, people, they when they connect with me, my clients, when they connect with me and when they ask me, I don't know the answer of this question. Still, I'm figuring it out. How much time, man, will you take to make us understand each and every concept very
Hmm.
clear?
Hmm.
So
Hmm. Hmm.
see, I'm very frank about it. Let me be honest. I don't know. Seriously, I don't know. Because
Hmm. Hmm.
unless and until I come in contact with you, how do
Hmm.
I come to know that what is your standard, what is your level? And when you
Hmm.
connect with me slowly and gradually, I start tailoring my, concept. Like, I
Hmm.
know
Hmm.
now very well that,
Hmm.
okay, what this client needs
Hmm.
and what are his or her weak points. So
Yes.
yeah, if he knows grammar, then it's okay. Why I'm going to waste his time on trying to understand each and every grammar rule? It doesn't make any sense, right?
Hmm.
If I am teaching right from the grammar rules, and I'm just wasting his time and his money,
Hmm.
you know.
Hmm.
So that is the only thing. So this is for each and every individual
Hmm.
and beginners, most importantly, that please try to understand your requirement. And
Hmm.
no one, I bet, no one knows better than you what you need.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's your
Yeah.
personal choice.
Yes.
If you
Yes.
think
Yes.
that podcast is working good for you, listen to podcast. If you think
Yes.
audiobooks are working well for you, then listen to audiobooks. For example, audiobooks, I love audiobooks, right? But not so
Hmm.
much. I read physical books. So that is
Hmm.
my choice. I'm not
Hmm.
compelling others, though I instruct others to
Hmm.
please mark a difference. Once you read physical book, you will get to know
Hmm.
the difference between an audiobook and a physical book. But
Hmm. Hmm.
ultimately, at the end of the day, it's your personal choice
Hmm.
what you
Hmm.
want to, what is your approach to this.
Hmm. Hmm.
So,
Hmm. Yeah.
so just
Knowing.
declutter,
Yes.
yeah, declutter
Yes.
yourself. Don't
Yes.
upload, don't download so many apps in your mobile
Yes.
that one day you will find your
Yes.
mobile
Yes.
just
We are
gets
not.
burst. So,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
don't do that.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
and
Actually, yes. Knowing this language is an asset. It's not everything. Means if you don't know English language, so it's not matter. You cannot do even better than that. You can do, but knowing this language is an asset. It adds a value in your life. Everybody's. It's not only about the we can do something better. Suppose if I know this language, so I can feel confident wherever I will go. It's not only about the means I have to go some public speaking or somewhere else. Wherever I go, I feel confident because I know this. It works. This language works as an asset for me.
right, right,
uh, yeah.
absolutely,
It,
100%.
yeah.
I think
Yeah.
powerful point. It is just
Yes.
an asset. You know, it
Yes.
is not important that you are going in a social gathering with a mindset I have to speak in English. No, you are
Yes.
not going to take your
Yes.
exam.
Yes.
You are
Yes.
just going to enjoy a party. By
Yes.
chance, if you catch up with a friend who is speaking in English, so there at that moment you won't feel
Asset.
underconfident and you can start
Yes.
conversation in this language.
Yes.
So that is
Yes.
the
Yes.
only motive, right? So
Yes.
keep
Yes.
your motive very simple and straight
Yes.
that okay,
Yes.
I must know this language.
Yes.
Whenever I need, I may use it. But
Yes.
other than that, don't feel over stressed. We are not
Hmm.
every time on the, we are not here to set the stage on fire and start speaking in English. Not like that. Because
Hmm.
Hindi is our native language, or like Bengali is your native language, Malayalam is your native language. They are all beautiful languages.
Hmm.
Speak in your native language, but the point is we must know English because
Yes.
yes, it is a brand and
Yes.
it is an international language. It is a
Yes.
global language. And for example, one day I still remember that when I was at the airport and that person, he doesn't know how to speak in English. I
Yes.
couldn't understand at the first place and how did he get the job, right?
Hmm.
So he was not comfortable with that, whatever the reason, I don't know. So immediately I got assisted by some other person who can converse in English. Like
Hmm.
his native language was something different from mine, so I couldn't get his native language.
Hmm. Hmm.
So that was the reason. So
Hmm.
what happened, I was just thinking about the same situation. I thought it for a very long time that how could he not speak in English? Like that is not a crime. See, that is
Hmm.
not a crime. But
Obviously.
when you are on duty and you are
Hmm.
at an airport,
Yes.
what we expect, people, right? We expect people on duty must know the knowledge of this language, must have the knowledge of this. So that is the situation. Otherwise, everything is cool, everything is good. People who don't know
Hmm.
Hindi, who don't know English, who don't know Bengali are also doing good in their life. It is just a social status. Plus at the end of the day, I can say that if you know English, then it can be a cherry on the top. That's all.
Hmm.
Otherwise, if you feel comfortable in your own skin, in your own language, then it's okay.
That
That
is
is,
also good. Yeah. Even speaking in our mother tongue, it's a beauty or it's a emotion. It's a full of emotion, which I feel. The moment when I speak in Hindi with our family members, or in our relatives, or in our neighbor, with anyone, so it's not only about the language. It's more than about the emotions. Emotions comes.
right.
But when I have to go somewhere else where I feel okay, now I have to speak English, I don't have anything else so that I can survive. So that time this language becomes an asset for me.
Exactly.
And if I
Exactly.
know, so I can go with that and I can feel comfortable. Otherwise,
Hmm.
what happens, since a very long time we are still the fear in our mind, and every time we are thinking since a very long time, like say 4 years, 5 years, even 20 years, we are thinking okay, I have to learn but I'm not learning, I have to learn